Clean. Clean.
Hey, it's a Scotch Test Dummies with Bernheim Wheated Whiskey.
Boom. We're going to test it.
Let's test it.
Ah, Bruno. It's a wheated whiskey. So the mash bill.
It says Kentucky Straight Wheat Whiskey.
Right, which means it's not a bourbon. They're not saying anything about a bourbon or anything else.
So it's not 51% corn.
No. All the bourbon rules are off because it's not a bourbon.
Did you see where this was made at?
Kentucky.
Bardstown. Bardstown, Kentucky. Same as the 1792 distillery.
I love Bardstown. You know why? What else comes from, well, the 1792 and a bunch of other things.
Yeah, there's probably several around there, I would imagine.
Elijah Craig?
I don't remember.
I think it is. Guessing. I could be wrong. You guys will know. Right now, you're either going yes or mocking me.
45%, aged 7 years.
Yeah, and it says soft winter wheat as the main grain. And 7 years of aging in a new charred oak barrel, blah, 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 delivers a smooth taste.
Mm-hmm. So the charred oak barrel is going to give some of the same flavors that you get in bourbons.
Sure.
Going to transfer over. A lot of those flavors come from that charred oak.
Right. Whew.
So
a little strong on the nose, get an alcohol bite. What's the ABV?
45%.
Okay.
So that caramel is present. A little bit of alcohol, a little strong.
You said president.
Is president?
President.
The caramel is present.
Bingo. Great clarity there.
I get a little bit of maple syrup smell to it.
Wow, we're on the same page because I was just saying, a little bit of that sickening sweet maple that's on there.
Sickening sweet.
Well, it reminded me of the Knob Creek dump that you did.
No,
just the maple. The maple.
And blindly, I would probably almost be confused and think this was a Canadian whiskey. Because of it.
I don't know if I did.
It's not real strong. It's not real prevalent.
Prevalente.
Some of the usual bourbon notes, though, the caramel, a little bit of vanilla.
All right, I get a little acetone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't say cherry. I thought maybe I was getting a little cherry. Okay. All right.
Cherries, and I thought I'd say that with a lot of my bourbons.
It's there, though.
It is there. I get a honey sweetness. That slight maple comes out in the taste. Oakiness.
It tastes young to me, or a little raw. I would feel like it's even a higher ABV, although I'm happy that it's 45%, so maybe that's what it is. I will admit, earlier in the day I was eating a Dorito, and have you ever had one of them angles gouge you in the top palate of your mouth? That happened, and it literally hung there. And I was like, oh my God, I've been impaled. So I do have a little damage in my upper palate right now. Maybe that's why I picked up a little more sting. Just throwing that out there, Dorito. If you could round your edges a little bit, it would save me the chip gouge.
There's a little bit of a nuttiness to it. Caramel. A little bit of butterscotch.
Wow. You're pulling a lot more on this than I am. I get a little bit of the vanilla. I can see maybe a little bit of caramel. Boy, I'm not getting butterscotch and it just kind of trails away and dies on me.
I like it.
It does linger around. I get a burnt caramelized sugar that's still kind of hanging there. That's pleasant. And it's still lingering, so it lingers nicely. I do like that. I like when something stays with you a little bit.
Brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
You sound like those old guys that was on the show.
Oh, fellas. Kind of violent. A little saucy with the language, too. Apparently, when you get older, you don't have as much of a filter.
Yep.
This is another one I don't like with the drop of water. Drop of water made it a little more bitter. And I'm not getting that long trail. I get more of the cherry.
I think the water helps with that 45%. That seemed a little harsh.
It's a weird mix for me because it did seem a little young, a little stronger at that 45% ABV. But I got that long trailing burnt sugar flavor that is now really lessened by the adding of the water. So if I was going to sip on this one, the only thing it's maybe missing, and I didn't try it, an ice cube. I would have thrown an ice cube in here.
Sure.
Because I think that might have done everything I needed it to do. I'm going to score this an 84. 87 for you. So is it worth it? How much did you bought this? How much did you buy it for?
$28.
Wow. Sure.
Oh, you didn't think so. You thought it was going to be more.
Well, they've been getting crazy. Had it been over 30, it wasn't going to be worth it.
According to you.
No, I didn't say it's okay. It's just supply and demand. There's no value judgment on supply or demand. It just is. I don't get all tied up in knots over supply and demand.
That's funny. In our 200th episode of the
Booker's
Rye, we
Rye.
got into a pricing and a supply and
demand.
issue.
Yeah,
but several times since you go,
Oh, yeah.
you're against it.
No, I'm not against it.
Yeah,
You
you just were. You were just
my
like
wallet cannot sometimes handle what the demand is. So the price goes up, and bye goes my ability to say it's worth that price.
So, $28. Is it worth it?
If it was $24.99, it would be worth it. This bottle should not break 25. I know I was leaning toward it. You surprised me. I thought you were going to say 32. I'm going to say if it's not $25.99, it's not worth it. That's
You
what
thought
I'm saying.
I was going to say 32.
That's what I thought.
I said it's worth $28.
It's close.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth 30.
I like the high ABV. I'm going to say it's worth it.
Yes.
I'm going to just say it's worth it. The high ABV makes it worth it. It's caught me. It's a little bit different. At that price point, jump in. Try a wheated whiskey. So, all right. Before we
It is neat though, real quick. I think that's the first one that we've had that's labeled Kentucky Straight Wheat Whiskey. So,
good to know. We're doing a giveaway. This is a media package that was sent to us on the Deveron. It's a single malt. Now, there's no bottle.
well,
in here.
we're saying the media package. These were
Sorry.
actually available.
Yes.
A very limited amount of them.
That is
was.
true.
So anyway, for our Scotch followers, last Saturday we did Dalmore King Alexander. We showcased this box. We're giving it away. It's got an empty bottle of the Deveron 12. We can't send you the alcohol. You can go buy your own bottle of Deveron 12, put it back in here, you'll have
But they don't really make
sample.
this green, though. This green was unique, wasn't it?
I don't think so. The
Oh,
ones
I
I've
thought it
seen,
was.
I've seen it on Twitter, and it's the same bottle.
Okay, bingo.
So, but you get the bottle, you'll get a Deveron Glencairn, a Deveron watch.
Yeah, hold on. Pull
Nice.
that out. Look at this.
Nice watch.
This thing is cool.
Yeah, when we first got
It's
this,
got
we were going to
beautiful-
spar. We were going
Yeah.
to spar over who got the watch,
That watch
but we
just
decided
looks cool.
to give it away.
We're going to give it away.
So,
Give it away.
you can watch the unboxing of this if you want for more detailed information on it.
I'll link it. It'll be linked down in the further information section.
Go to scotchtestdummies.com or www.scotchtestdummies.com. Click on the contact link. There's a fill in the blank deal there for your name, subject matter, and message.
Email address, right? We
Yeah,
got an
email address. Send us your YouTube username and that you want to be in the Deveron giveaway.
And you got to subscribe.
And you got to subscribe. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Send us your username on YouTube through the contact form on our website. And you're automatically registered for the drawing, which will take place on October 1st of the year 2016.
Boom. So if it's the year 2017 already, sorry.
Yep.
All right.
Lost out. So, and also, though, we will also be giving away next will be the Altmore tome. So,
You got to give me more of that juice. I'll help you finish that bottle.
you didn't let me help you finish that one.
You didn't like that one.
I
That
did
was
like
the one you
That
said
was
you
okay.
didn't like so
That
much.
was the least of the three, I think.
Yes, that was your least. All right, Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.
Dummies.